everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just getting ready for dinner. My cousin recently, her husband just came from Pakistan to here, so we're kind of throwing them like a dinner. So we'll be going out to eat at a restaurant, so I'm basically just getting ready. Right now I just fill in my eyebrows. I used the Kat Von D pomade in graphite, so I just use this filling in my eyebrows. And now I'm just going to take these eye patches off. It's already prepped my skin as well. I used the Carez Nourishing Probiotic Gel Cream to prep my skin as my moisturizer. And then I use these Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. So I have them on for like 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna take them off. And then massaging the liquid. Feels really hydrating and refreshing. Well, and I also use the Anastasia Brow Wiz to fill in the front area of my eyebrows. I use the Brow Wiz, and then I use the shade, let's see what shade this is, Ebony. So this is my shade. And now I'm just going to prep the skin a little bit more. So as you can see, I already have my outfit on. So this is a Pakistani outfit. I'll show or put in some clips or pictures towards the end, I guess, when I'm all ready. Yeah, so I'll start by prepping my skin with a primer. I do have the Hourglass primer, but I do love the Tasha one that I just got. I got like a kind of deluxe size from Sephora. It's their liquid silk canvas primer, so I'm just gonna use this all over my face. And I have a mirror there, so I'm just like looking as I use the primer. And I also got this Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. I used my Sephora points. This was like 100 points. So let me pop this open. Let's see if I can just maybe squish it around a little bit. Okay. So since this is the Oil and Shine, I'll just use it on my T-zone area, which I know I usually get super oily on. And I already prepped my lips. I used the Laneige lip mask, and I'll link that below as well. So I'm done with these products. I'm gonna start putting these things away so my area won't be that messy. Okay, so I'm gonna start with foundation. I just picked up the Hourglass stick foundation. This is a seamless finish foundation stick from Hourglass, and I picked it up in shade Sand. I don't know if you can, yeah, shade Sand. So this would probably be like a first impressions as well, since this is my first time using it. Directions just say only a small amount is needed because it's really concentrated. It just says to lightly dot the foundation on the forehead, cheeks, and chin, and then blend with a brush for the most seamless finish. Use the Vanish foundation brush to blend, and then it just says to use sweeping motion all over the face. So this is my first time using it. I'm going to hold on to the packaging just in case the color doesn't match, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it matches. I went to Sephora the other day, and obviously because of the whole coronavirus, you can't really touch the sample or display items. So I asked one of the specialists there, and they recommended the shade Sand. So let me dot this all over my face. A tiny mirror right here. Oh yeah, I think this shade will work for me. So this is how I look right now. I think this is the perfect shade for me unless it oxidizes. So let me just grab a brush real quick. I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert face brush just to blend all of this in. Let's see. I'm just gonna apply a little bit in this area and maybe on my blemish that I have, just for a little bit more coverage. Let me do that. I love the packaging, it's super cool. It's like a triangular shape. But yeah, I think it matches. There, and then I think that should do it. So yeah, I love the coverage. For my skin, I guess I don't really have that many blemishes, so I didn't have to do like an extra strap of, you know, using a concealer. So let's see if I can get this close. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside as well and just blend that in. Up the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer from Ulta. Same thing, I couldn't really test it because they don't let you test anymore. I pick up the shade Light Medium Sand. So hopefully this matches. It smells so good. Not much is fine. It looks like an okay shade for me. So put this aside as well. The Hourglass, I'm just gonna put it back in the packaging, but most likely I'll keep it. My skin is on the oily side, so it's super oily. So if it works for me, then I'll definitely be keeping all the products, the Tarte concealer and the foundation stick. Okay, so while that, I'm gonna let it sit in for just a little bit and work on my eyebrows just to make sure that it will completely blend it in. Just using a brush. This is the MAC brush. This is 204. Product at the end just to fix my eyebrows, but so far so good. And now I am just going to take a brush and blend this concealer out. I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush. It's in the number 57. And blend this in. I forgot how full coverage this concealer was, so yeah. Full coverage. might see a little bit of shadow here, but I'm gonna use a Huda Beauty powder, the Huda Beauty, what is it, the banana bread, the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Banana Bread. So I will be using this just to set my under eyes and let it bake for just a little bit. So I put some on the cap right here, or the lid, and I'm just going to pat my under eyes just so there's no creases. And yeah. And this will brighten my under eyes just a little bit as well. I set for a little bit while I contour my face. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. It's the Easy Contour, and this is in the shade Fair Medium. I'll be using this. I try to hurry up because I don't know how much time I have, but I have to get ready. But I'm just gonna contour this in my jawline area. Same thing on the other side. And I'm going to put some on my nose, down, bridge of my nose, and just like that, and some on my forehead, and underneath my lips, and like a little bit right there. Okay. And I'm just going to use a brush just to blend it out. I'm going to use my Tarte brush. I can find it right here. So this brush right here, I think this was the unicorn collection or something, but it was super cute, and the brushes are really functional. So I'm gonna use this to blend out contour. And swipe this powder away. I have this tiny brush from MUA Makeup Academy Professional. I think I got this from CVS or something. So I'm just going to brush away the excess powder. I don't want it to sit too long and then dry out the under eyes, so just brush that away. I think you can still see a little bit of darkness, so next time if I use the concealer, I'll use a little bit more since you can't build it up, so I'll do that next time. Good with that. Then I'm just going to use my Fenty Beauty Eye Primer. It's just a Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. I really like this. I'm gonna put on my eyelid, use my finger. Feels weird doing makeup because I haven't been doing my makeup lately. I've been home, working from home because of the whole coronavirus, so it feels weird doing my makeup. But I thought I'll just record it so you guys can see products that I use. Or if you're looking for any products, these are really good because I've been using them for a while. Just the foundation I'm gonna have to test out. Okay, and then I'm just gonna set the eyelids using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. Grab a brush. This is the Real Techniques brush. I think it came in a kit or a set, so it's just super thick and fluffy. So I'm gonna use this shade right here, this lighter shade, just to set my eyelids. That way the eyeshadows will be easy to blend. That's done. This is how it's looking. I'm gonna grab the Sephora brush. This is the Pro Classic Pro Crease brush in number 10. I'm gonna use this middle shade right here to put that into my crease and start blending. Okay, I'm going to use a Morphe brush, Jaclyn Hill collection. This is, what brush number is this? It just says JH40. I'm going to use the brown shade here, this one right here, to put in the crease. My Pat McGrath palette. This is, I think, the Mothership. Yeah, Mothership. I'll leave the number below, but I'm gonna use this shade right here and this purple shade to further darken the crease. Just trying to work quickly here since out of time. Then I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill brush. This is in the number 30, just to blend out the whole crease, smooth everything out. Okay, this is how it's looking. Then I'm going to dip in and use my MAC brush. This is a 242S brush. That's how it looks like. And use those two shades, the brown one and the purple one. And I'm going to put this under my eyes, like this. Some glitter shades now. Going to grab my e.l.f. brush. Oh, this is my Morphe brush as well. It's the JH41 brush. I'm going to use a shimmery shade for this. So the inner side, I'm going to use like a gold shade. This is my Cute AF ColourPop palette. I'm going to use this gold shade right here. And I'm going to mix a little bit of this shade right here underneath, or right diagonal to it. And I'm going to, that was the other palette. I'm going to grab some Fix Plus, MAC Fix Plus, spray the brush, and apply this on my eyelashes, or the inner corner only. Palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Rose Gold on the middle part of my eyes. Jaclyn Hill fluffy brush again, just to blend everything out. Okay, next I'm just going to use some eyeliner. Put all these palettes to the side here. And I'm just going to use my Tom Ford eyeliner. You're ever in the market for a good how the eyes are looking so far. Okay. I think I'm happy with the way the eyeshadow looks. Okay. And so I'm just going to finish off the face real quick before I finish off the eyes. I'm going to set my face using a powder. So I'm just using my Too Faced Mr. Right brush right here just to use a powder to set. And just trying to find, I'm going to use my Giorgio Armani powder. This is a Luminous Silk Compact Powder in the shade 5.5. So I'll just use this to set my face. I told you guys that I'm oily, so hopefully this helps. I'm just going to use eyelash curler. This is from Surat, and curl my eyelashes. I do have eyelashes, but if I don't have time to put them on, I'm just gonna pile on a lot of mascara. Then I have my Marc Jacobs single eyeshadow. It's in the shade Primo Omega. And if this is still available, I will link it below. Most likely it is. So I'm gonna put this underneath my eyebrows to brighten that. And then the inner as well. Like that. So I think the eyes are done. I just have to apply mascara. So I'm just gonna use a L'Oreal primer. Just to prime my eyes, my eyelashes. I feel like if I skip this step, my eyelashes don't look as voluminous, so definitely try this trick out. Use a primer before using your mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set for a little bit. I already set my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and use bronzer. I think I have my Hourglass bronzer right here, and this is in the shade, was it Luminous Bronze Light? So I'll pick up my Tom Ford contour brush, swipe the bronzer and bronze my face, and set those bronzing areas as well. Bring it down my jawline. I really like this bronzer. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna use a Tarte brush right here. I believe this was also from the Mermaid Unicorn collection, and I will use the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm gonna use the bronzer shade right here, and using this brush, just going to contour my nose. Done. And I'm gonna use the mascara. I have the Lancome mascara, Grandiose mascara. So I just applied the mascara. I'm just going to touch up my eyebrows real quick using the Anastasia Brow List. And just use the other side to brush that out. Okay, and then I will use my Dior Bold Brow to set my eyebrows. So this is in the shade 002. I'm just gonna choose a brush real quick to apply. I've had this Anastasia palette. This is the blush kit, and this is in the shade Radiant. Oh my gosh, I think it's my air conditioner and it's just giving me allergies. But I'm gonna mix these two shades right here, this orange one and this color right here. If this palette is available, I will link it below. Applying some good amount of blush. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my Makeup Academy brush just to buff that out. So far the foundation is looking really good and flawless, so and I'll let you guys know by the end of tonight if I will continue using the foundation or if it worked for my oily skin. Next I'm going to use lip liner. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. And lastly, if I have time, I'll apply the eyelashes. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty lipstick. This is her bullet lipstick and it's in the shade Ravenous, I believe. And just use that. I'm gonna use a setting spray. I'm gonna use the Smashbox setting spray, and it's the weightless one. I believe this is their newer formulation. And then I have my Patrick Ta fan brush, so it's on my face first. And then take the fan. So good. So I'm basically done. Just gonna put everything away. I just need to use highlighter real quick and then I'll be done. I'm going to use my brush, Sephora. Where are you? I'm good. But I think I'll just use the Anastasia one right here. It's the Anastasia A23 brush just for highlighter. I'll use my Dior highlighter palette. This is the Quad. And I'm just gonna mix the white one and the gold one together. Like this. And apply it. Gives you a glow for sure. Bridge of my nose and then just to the sides. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done here. I'm gonna start putting my things away. That's that. And I'm just going to fix you guys like that and take my hair clip off. And I think I'm just gonna part my hair like this. I'm gonna apply some fake eyelashes real quick. I have the Ardell Wispies. So let's see if I have time. I'm going to glue the right side first. Really bad at applying eyelashes, so let's see how this goes. On myself, it takes me forever. I'm using the Dew glue. Applying it on someone else is super easy, but when you're applying it for yourself, I feel like it just takes some practice. So let this sit for a little bit. Put that down here. That was the right eye. And for earrings, I was just debating on what I'm going to be using. So I don't know what to use for earrings. I think I will go with these ones. These ones are nice, or these ones. I think I got these from Pretty Little Things. And I'll try them, see how they look. I think I'll just go with these ones. I like them. It's like a pop of gold. I'm gonna ask Alexa what the time is. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 8:04 p.m.
Okay, I think I'm doing good with time. So these work, I think. Gonna attempt to put the eyelashes on. If not, I'm just gonna give up. This is the finished look, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll leave some pictures below, or I'll take a couple pictures and post that for you. But yeah, this is how I'm looking. I might have to fix my eyelashes, but yeah, thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.